Mhm. Okay, everything seems to be in order, and I can begin. I can begin. Just need time of the broadcast. Yeah. Hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. Here is our bonfire and The Sims 3 yet again. And the reason it's The Sims 3 and not anything else is that I got a new crazy idea about what we should do next. And first, I just want to admire a bit our house here, the homestead of psychology, the way I called it, is the way I called it for YouTube episode 20. And this one, as you can guess, is episode 21, which is called People Lost in History. Shall be explained just in a couple of, or in 10 minutes, depends on how much time it will take to place a new lot. But I'm just liking the image I have here. So last stream we rehauled the garden area. I was quite lazy about it, but eventually I managed to pull the task, and I like the garden beds we have, the fencing, and we also have this little cute picnic area with some flowers and lots of music playing here and there. So somehow the psychological fortress became also a disco place all over, which is quite funny, but yeah, so that's what's happened. And we can call this family, I think, a success because they have enough funds. They even have some property in the city, which we can collect money from. Like this one has 7.9 thousand for us, and this one has some little money. The same here. I just am surprised that I can buy out property, but that's weird because the property belongs to this family. Well, probably just the money will go to this family and the owners will be these guys. Well, I don't want that to happen because these guys are again, the principal family in this town in Sunset Valley. So let me now head to edit town. I don't want to save anything, and about the placement of the new um, lot. So ideally it has to be a gigantic one. Question is where I'll be able to place it. So one option is to place it over here. But honestly, I don't want to do that because there is no like convenient why can't I move it, damn it. Edit details, build by, change lot type, residential, where's an apartment lot? Ah, okay, I see. No, it should be a regular lot. But I want to, yeah, cannot transfer it, strangely. Let's delete it, and let's delete this one because it's, well, kinda useless now and occupies CPU. Of course, it occupies an infinitesimal chunk of CPU, but still. Empty houses. Yeah, cool. I deleted that because I wanted it to be slightly closer to the road, but I suspect the game won't let me and it will be just kind of jumping Yeah, you see the jump happens. So if I place it here, I want to wait. What build? But yeah, I want to build here to show you what project I have in mind, or at least hint a bit. So we need to flatten terrain. Step number 1 immediately makes it look weird. Let me transfer these and again flatten. Yeah. Why didn't it happen here? I mean, why? Can I level it? Oh, thanks. That actually looks much better. Like, much better. Because now it's one level with the ground here. Oh, okay, I see. I need to transfer these again. And what will happen if I flatten a lot? Strange. DJ Coolmaster, I see it's your first message, so welcome to the stream. And actually you are, well, you've come just when I started the stream. I've been here for 7 minutes, so a pleasure to have someone to chat to. Well, of course, provided that you'll stay. Hope you enjoy the show, hope you feel comfortable. Do let me know what you think. Do let me know how's your mood and everything. I'm basically streaming for the communication purpose mostly, I should say. Well, with some pleasantries like house making, for instance. Yeah, so I'm doing well, I think. I have had 3 lessons today with my students. Those were nice. I teach adults, so we always have some kind of insightful conversations, I should say, or just edifying conversations. Then I also had a meeting with my father and my half-sister. She had a birthday, so I went to give her a little present, which was monetary present. My father said it would be the best option. And besides that, I published 1000 memes on my social page. Finally, I just had been sorting them out to leave only the best for my friends and subscribers. And what else? Yeah, in 2 days will be my birthday. That will be Saturday. I'll be given I think I want to schedule a stream which will be about education, kind of tips about language learning, but the stream will be for just, it will be Russian on Saturday, because I want to give tips to my primary audience, but probably I'll be taking turns, like 1 week will be English, 1 week will be Russian, and I will maybe make Saturday and Sunday devoted to language tips, and then like 2 hours maybe of that talk, and then I'll be playing. So yes, I think that's stuff from this week. How about you? What's your mood today? And just maybe tell me something about yourself, or if you feel like, of course, doing that. If not, just feel free to enjoy the gameplay. So, what's gonna happen now? This whole site is gonna be a construction site. For that matter, I need a fence that will mostly resemble this kind of restrictional fence, so that nobody enters. Light up my world. Interesting. How much? Well, that's quite an expensive fence, to be honest. If I place it, the family I have in mind won't be able to afford the lot, to be honest. So yeah, in comparison to what we have in the beginning, well, this is actually not bad. Wait, this wall, and this wall. Brick, white brick, or white and gray brick. I somehow like the red brick. It looks quite organic, so I'm gonna go with this one. Looks funny as hell. So let's place it. Place it here. There are some glitches. I cannot place the cursor in the corner. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. And yeah, so I'm off work from. Sorry, I'm off from work today, so I've mostly been playing City Skylines. Exciting. I'm a chef, and it's been very busy. Oh, a chef. I wanted to watch Sims 3 stream since I kinda had the urge to play it again, but I don't have it at the moment. But thankfully, Paradox Interactive is releasing a Sims competitor that's made by the former executive producer of Sims 2 and 3, and it looks great. Yeah, actually, well, that's very interesting stuff you're talking about. So first of all, about City Skylines, haven't played the game yet, but at some point maybe I will. It's a bit. City Skylines is a bit, I don't know how to say, impersonal. I mean, the vibe I got was you just build a city, but unlike Tropico, unlike Sims, it's not obvious who inhabits the place, like what kind of people, and there is no kind of humor about the game, you know, kind of this vibe of cheerfulness or it being not as serious. At the same time, I incredibly loved SimCity 2000, you know, this kind of almost pixel graphics game. And there is also a wonderful game, DJ Coolmaster. I think you probably might like it. Let me drop you a link to Steam. It's called Theo Town. I found it as a mobile game, and it's like a wonderful, much better modern version of SimCity 2000. And I think it's constantly in development. I mean, they update the game and add some other features and buildings, and there is a workshop, so it's very populated. Here is a link to Steam page of this game, so maybe you like it and try it out. Being that you're a chef, my respect to you, because I think well, cooking is a wonderful activity. I love cooking myself. I have a student who is currently studying to become a pastry chef, and we literally spend lessons and lessons on end talking about cooking, culinary stuff, and that's very interesting. But I imagine this job must be quite exhausting because it has a lot of calls daily, I'm sure, like a lot of challenges and hustle. Speaking of the Paradox Interactive game, yeah, my student told me about that. Also, a different one, we discussed games with him, and among other topics, of course. And yeah, that it's the same person who was behind The Sims 2 and 3 makes it very intriguing. So let's see what it boils down to. And the game is already on my wish list on Steam. I'm waiting for the news, and hopefully it will be something very decent. Now, off today. Speaking what we will do this time. For family number 4, it's my family number 4 in this playthrough. I want to design some beautiful architectural wonder. So for that matter, I'm gonna create a family of 4 people, and as I was preparing for the stream, I just didn't want to come kind of blank-headed without any ideas or without any half, at least, formulated ideas in my head. So initially I wanted to go with some famous engineers or architects, like people behind Burj Khalifa or the Eiffel Tower or behind the Cristo Redentor, this Christ statue in Brazil. And then I thought, well, those people, despite being already renowned and prominent, despite my respect to them, immense respect, are already prominent and renowned. And you know, it happens so in many, many industries in human history that people who are like top 2, 3, 4, and so on in the project are much less, incomparably, less famous than the top 1% of the project. I'm saying that, like, the movie director is always very famous, but the operators, the editors, the screenwriters, anyone, they are only well known within the industry, but not outside the industry. And so I'm not even talking about, for example, slaves who built the pyramids or, well, built a lot of things, and just kind of workers, workers who pull the tasks daily. So I'm gonna read the messages. DJ Coolmaster, just give me a second to finish the speech. So I thought of this kind of an acronym. The acronym will be APLIH, which will make the name Applich. The name Applich is a person lost in history. So a person who is behind all those great wonders, not only architectural wonders, but basically any wonders in art, in in economics, in movie industry, in anywhere. And so this person is gonna be called Applich. So maybe I should make it the last name, in fact, and the name will be number 1. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number... Oh no, maybe I should give them some more fancy numbers, like, let me think. There is a music artist I love, and he has an album with songs, and let me just maybe use... He just released an album with very interesting names. Those were just digits, 3 digits. And I might use his songs names as their names. Now to the messages. Have you seen the live stream for the game? They had one about 2 weeks ago about some features. Also, they had interviews where they revealed the game will have height sliders for length sides of hands, arms, etc. and the gossip system. No, I haven't seen the stream yet, but I probably should, that means. And let's see if... I'm gonna watch it, yes. I'm gonna watch it because I'm quite intrigued. I mean, are you not skeptical? I mean, The Sims 3 is such a grotesquely huge project, and it's I mean, I understand it's Paradox Interactive, and they have pulled projects that no other studio would have dared pull, but how about Primus, Secundus, Tertius, etc.? Hello, Matt Knox, welcome back. Why? So I began typing number one. The problem is that it's like, again, number one, number two, number three, number four, hierarchy. And what I don't want to have here is hierarchy. So I wanted just to give them some numbers that could be easily forgotten, lost, and maybe I shouldn't even use the songs by Dolphin. I should just kind of use my keyboard as a piano. So like how many digits? Maybe 4 digits, like okay, that's one. That's gonna be 6895 aptly. They will be very slim, but very strong, because they will be. You'll see what they will do. Now, they should be generic. Be right back. I probably should start to make dinner. Of course. I wonder how you feel after, you know, like these jokes, like people who are engineers and they come home and start playing City Skylines, or people who are drivers and they come home and start playing some driving simulators. So you're like spending time in the restaurant or cafe, I'm not sure where you work, and then you come home and you cook. So it's probably feels interesting. So yeah, bon appetit, and if you have a chance, do come back, talk to us. We'll be very pleased. So speaking of the outfit for the workers, it has to be some kind of construction related outfit. This is well, no, I think it's not exactly what I was talking about. It could be something communistic, but communists will be family number 5, I think. I have some thoughts which I need to just dwell upon a bit more. Some helmets which look kind of sporty, and that's why not the best choice. Maybe building what are they called? Helmets, hats. This will be kind of Robocop style, not the best choice as well. Half Robocop style. Probably I should go with the building hats, protection. White or yellow? White or yellow? Let it be yellow. Let it be yellow. Their appearance will be generic. So faces like this. What? The age is wrong. Sure. So you say age detail. I don't know. They're like tired of work, but proud of it as well. So let there be some age marks, and their clothes, the same clothes that all the other 3 people will be wearing. So we need to make a careful choice here. I'm not sure what that is actually. Is it well, probably some factory clothes. I've just learned about Surviving the Abyss. Yeah, Surviving the Abyss is from Paradox Interactive. Paradox are interesting. So they're incredibly interesting, and it's not them, it's another studio. I mean, the developer is a different studio, the publisher is Paradox. So they have, yeah. I mean, it's like Surviving Mars was the first. Then they made Surviving the Aftermath, which was like post-apocalyptic future, which the game I played a lot. I have around 300 hours on Steam and I streamed a lot. of this game, and then they announced Surviving the Abyss, and here we go. So Frostpunk, I think, is closer to Surviving the Aftermath. They're like trends. So Surviving Mars came out. I'm not sure when, and maybe it came out together with some kind of space topic games. Frostpunk set quite a threshold. Surviving the Aftermath came out together with Endzone, The World Apart. I don't remember the name of the studio, but they are kind of rivals because they were in early access at the same time and released relatively at the same time. Then this Surviving the Abyss now I think is in early access, if I'm not mistaken, and together with this Surviving the Abyss, the Abyss, there is also a game called Aquatico. Check it out. It's very niche. It also just was released into early access after their alpha build. So, and they're quite different. I have tried Aquatico for maybe half an hour when it was alpha. They had a closed testing stage, and Surviving the Abyss, I was deterred by the reviews, to be honest. And Surviving the Aftermath, for example, despite being my beloved game, still thought and still think they could have been going faster with its development and could have corrected some bugs and problems instead of releasing DLCs, and the price for the game is definitely not in good correlation with the quality they give. So but you know, it's tastes, and yeah, I should probably keep these clothes for them. But now I want to change his hair color. I think I don't want it to be that dark. Maybe some... Hey, what's happening? Yeah, let's go with... Actually, I think I want to make them bold. Again, losing some identity. Losing their individuality. Eyebrows, just simple ones. The color should be gray, I think. Yeah, and it's like Hitman, you know. And footwear has to be different. Footwear has to be either torn apart shoes, but actually, you know, it's impossible for a building site to have such footwear. Nobody will be let in because it's just hazardous. Safety norms are not going to permit that. So we have to give something relatively protective. All these look interesting, kind of protective in some way because of the design. Yeah, let's go with this. It's an early access, so we ought to give it time. I see you're a very... Okay, I don't want to make statements, but it sounds like a thing that would be said by a very sympathetic, gentle, supportive person, because I have a student who is very pragmatically skeptic about anything that's early access, especially from Paradox Interactive. So, to be fair, those Surviving games are developed by different... Yes, Surviving the Aftermath is made by Ice Flake Studios, I think. Surviving the Abyss, I don't remember. But Surviving Mars, was it not Paradox? I can't recall. I haven't played it too much. So they're gonna be workaholic, nah. Vehicle enthusiast, no. So we need to make people who will be, they won't have a job. They will be only drilling the ground, only drilling the ground. So they have to be splendid engineers, splendid inventors. Um, let's see. Brave, brooding, charismatic, childish, clumsy, no. Daredevil, no. Disciplined, dedication and perseverance. No. Dramatic, no. Easily, no. Eccentric. Eccentric, I guess, because they're making things. Mm-hmm. Yes. Then gatherer. Mm-hmm. Gatherer. Genius. Thinkers. Master chess. And excellent hackers. Green thumb, no. Handy. Hates the outdoors, no. Or yes, or no. I mean, no, of course, I'm just thinking about whether I should take the opposite. Loves the outdoors because they'll be spending a lot of time drilling. Heavy sleeper. Absolutely not. Hot-headed, inappropriate, and say kleptom. Light sleeper. Nah. Loner. They prize their solitude. I'm not sure. Loves the cold, loves the heat, can stay out longer before getting sunburned. Probably it's gonna be useful for the drilling, but we might be sleeping during the day and drilling through the night. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Lucky, yes, they're gonna be lucky. Hamimond games at first, and then it was picked by abstraction games, but set mostly in maintenance mode with just a couple of editions which weren't that good. That's okay. Hamimont. Tropic? I mean, am I mixing up something? Tropica was made by who? Calypso Media. It's not Hamimont, it's Calypso Media. But no, developers were Hamimont Games, Limbic Entertainment, Feral Interactive. I'm gonna stop it. It's just such a whirlwind of names. Oh, and also DJ Coolmaster followed me on Twitch. Thank you very much if you hear that. I appreciate. I hope you're enjoying your cooking process. Tropica 3.5. Tropica 4 is my one love. Just love it absolutely. Haven't streamed it though. Maybe I should. Some Sims love the nightlife and occasionally feel the need to boogie. They're called night owls. While night owls might come alive at night, do not. I mean, what does it mean when they're? I mean, I know what means night owl. Gameplay wise, what that will mean, I wonder. Perceptive. Sorry, just long day. Perfectionist, something better. I'm not sure. Proper, no. Savvy sculptor, nah. Star quality unstable. Workaholic. Right, we need to pick the fifth. What shall that be? Friendly, maybe, but I don't care. I mean, this will be the most pragmatic, result-oriented family. I don't care about them. I mean, what I'm gonna say is quite awful. I do care about them. That's why I'm making them, but I'm also kinda enacting the scenario in which they normally exist, such people. They are gonna be nobodies, building as something extraordinarily marvelous, and like their personality, their life goals don't matter as much as other families. So um Maybe kleptomaniac. Nah, loner. Loner. They also have to make money. Mooch. Maybe neat. Never meet a mess behind. Don't really get into surviving the aftermath, but this abyss one seems more like something down my alley, to be honest. Yeah, it's interesting how these strategic games, how differently they resonate with people. I'm thinking about Perfectionist, to be honest. Perfectionist or Slob? Nah. Damn it, I'm spending too much time here on this question. Very much time. Maybe adventurous. Traveling and exploration more than other sims. Because they'll be like diving deep into those holes, exploring the caves. Brave. Maybe brave, because again, they have to be exploring the holes, and the wish for them will be swimming in cash. MK Ultra. Hey stranger, I think I've met this person before. Hello, Kate Ultra. I think we talked on Twitch, right? I think I remember correctly, but I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not hallucinating. Yeah, I'm not hallucinating, but it's yeah. You were, I mean, you are the person responsible for the 2 subscriptions I have now on Twitch. So yes, so and that's a pleasure. I'm the one with no ambitions. Yes. I actually was missing you. I wondered when you will come back. So it's also, you see, the spelling of your surname, of your nickname on YouTube is different, and on Twitch it's one word, and that's why I was a bit hesitant. Am I remembering correctly? But I'm glad that I did. There is an emoji you sent which isn't identified by YouTube chat. Will it be identified by my application? No, unfortunately, it's an empty message. What am I working on today? Oh my god, that was creepy. The shadow, the gray shadow. What I'm working on today is well, how to explain. So, I mean, how to explain quickly. Let me see. Let me just quickly choose the electronic music, the color traditionally Aries like me, and yeah. So we have a family. That's family number 4. I think I'm done with the psychologists. I will show you their house, but I think I'm done with them. So the family number 4 will be making an architectural wonder. So initially I wanted to take one of the members from the first family who have a lot of money, but then I thought, well, like it's boring using the existing money, so this family will have to first earn this money to build. They will be earning money through drilling like crazy. And now the ideology behind this family number 4 is I thought about famous engineers, about famous architects. I wanted first to make them, like people behind the Eiffel Tower, behind the Cristo Redentor monument. But then I thought there are a lot of people in the world, have been a lot of people in our civilization who were in the shadow of those top 1 people. Like movie directors always overshadow everyone else, operators, screenwriters, and everyone else, and so on and so forth. So famous businessmen overshadow. Nobody knows who is Elon Musk's assistant. Nobody knows the assistant of anyone. It's like always people lost in history. And so the surname of this family is a person lost in history, aptly. That's their surname. And the name will be just a random combination of four digits, because number 1, 2, 3, 4 will also be kind of priority given. I don't want that to happen. So they will be just nobodies. Nobodies, four nobodies who will be constructing an architectural wonder. That will be my family number 4. Yeah, that is the philosophy of the stream for today, and I think for at least a couple of sessions more later. Yeah, that's it. How have you been? But let me check first. There was a message from Matt Knox. I won't try it yet, but I should keep an eye on it. All right, all right. Let me know when you do try, because it's interesting to know your feedback from a fellow strategic player. Did you ever read the book The Pillars of the Earth about the cathedral builder? Reminds me a little of that story. No, I haven't. Let me what? I think my chat application will save that message. I will have a look. Maybe you can provide a little explanation what is the value of the book exactly. I mean, what's the premise? I'll be switching to Twitch. Yeah, I was about to ask what is the principle of your platform choice for chatting. See there. Now I'm gonna put a random number of 4 digits, like, no, that's 3, and let it be 2933. That will be the name. Hello again. Yeah, yes, that's who is that lady that you posted? Probably something from anime, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Somehow I'm thinking about Rosen Maiden. No, it's not Rosen Maiden. Okay, it's DVA from Overwatch. Okay, I guessed absolutely incorrectly. My apologies. But I haven't played Overwatch and I haven't seen Rosen Maiden. I only know memes with Rosen Maiden that were made many years ago. Of the Earth is about a very ordinary poor man who is a skilled cathedral builder. It's a neat historical fiction book. Well, that is exactly, as you said, close to what I'm trying to enact here. Like people who are, well, faceless, nameless, just because it's not about them. The story is not about them. And I've always thought that it's so unfair. I mean, I cannot imagine how it could be a different way, because it's impossible that a human can register everything around him or her, and everything and everyone. So some things, the majority of things, the dominant majority, will be skipped. And it breaks my heart. It definitely breaks my heart. I think it's so sad. And I even had a kind of, how to call this? So I don't want to raise this question about life and death, but what I want to say is I'm 32 now. On Saturday I'll be 33, and how many things in my life have I already ignored, lost, kind of things passed by me, and I didn't notice their passing, because let me just, yeah, lucky. I hope I got the right skills. So gatherer, handy. So things that passed by me and I didn't notice them. So even this conversation, think about it. Like, so who do I have? I have DJ Coolmaster, who is now being silent because he's cooking his dinner. We have Moet Nox, and we have you, Kate Ultra, who just joined. And hypothetically, I can have I could have hundreds of conversations with you about, many things about your life, about my life, about topics we agree on, we don't agree on, and so on and so forth. And we will not. And so the chances for these conversations are lost. And it's basically happening every second. And so we humans usually say, oh, life is so short and I won't do all I wanted. But actually, even by this age of mine, by the age of 32, I've already lost millions of opportunities, millions. And to catch up with those opportunities, I'll have to become some kind of a cosmic entity, but with my own memory, to kind of process everything what happened, maybe for 10,000 years, just being stuck somewhere in space. And only then I will have caught up with the experiences I've collected by the age of 32. And then I can say, okay, I'm ready to continue my interaction with people, with the world, because essentially, as I said, we are missing so much every freaking second. And I'm not sure how to accept that, because it's profoundly sad, it's profoundly disturbing to me. And that's one of the reasons why I'm very, very, to be honest, I'm very calm about the finiteness of life, because, what kind of life is that where you're losing a million of opportunities every second? It's like, no, it's something very limited, to say the least. And it doesn't mean that it's bad. No, it's just not what it can be. Obviously, it can be much better, much fuller, much more like embracing. And so I'm kind of wondering what shall be next after this kind of accumulation of things. Yeah, I hope I was clear in expressing my idea, because as you saw, I was trying to make characters, and to be honest, it was one of the hardest moments for me in my streaming career to express some philosophical thought that is relatively fresh and is not yet coined completely, and at the same time to keep playing. So yeah, would you live forever if you could? Oh, I didn't get a notification, but yeah, it is there. I see that the message was displayed on the screen. Would I live forever if I could? In the game, I have my tattoo from, which is Planescape Torment. I have a tattoo on my chest. The symbol of no, it's a good question. It's actually one of those questions that we should be discussing daily. It's a bit tragic that people leave such questions until they're 70. It's a cause of many problems for this civilization. So there is this Pillars Planescape Torment game. I hope I said Planescape Torment, one of the best RPG games ever made. And there, you closer to the end of the game, I hope it's okay to spoil a bit, a game that is 23 years old. So closer to the end, you meet a golem who is what's his name? Coax Metal. His name is Coax Metal. He's a huge metal golem who is the size of, he's locked in a tower. He's, I think, a part of this tower. He's maybe 5 or 10 floors high. And he basically, what he does, what he has been doing for an eternity, is making a weapon to stop entropy. What is entropy? Well, I hope you know. If you don't, in a nutshell, again, entropy is a force that seeks to destroy everything. So it's a kind of destructive force, the way I understand it for myself. It's not physics accurate definition, of course. But from the second law of thermodynamics, that entropy of an isolated system cannot be stopped, it means that entropy is destruction. So things that, why this law is important, I'm jumping topics, but actually I'm not. I'm just trying to link everything together. So in business, that's used. Like if your business is standing on one place, then you are basically being destroyed because entropy will come and destroy you. You're an isolated system. So let me use blind numbers. Back to Peter's Planescape Torment. I mean, there, this Cox metal tells you, and your character is bereft of his mortality. It happened because of some witch, so she took his mortality and he cannot die. So when he talks to Cox metal and says that, like, I'm immortal, Cox metal says a very nice phrase. He says, what cannot die one death will die another. And so, like, he means that, well, what he means is an open question, but I think my interpretation was that you're not undead. You are dying, but differently. And the hero, in fact, was dying because he was losing his memory. He was degrading as a creature. Yes, his body kept respawning, kind of resurrecting, but he was not becoming a more kind of supernatural being because of that. He was actually suffering badly because of that. And so later he also meets a dev. A dev was kind of a celestial creature from a plane of gods, of good gods, like good, lawful good, but he was cast down because he betrayed his plane, and he was locked in chains in Carceri, which was a chaotic evil place, or maybe a lawful evil place. And so when you meet him and you say he is immortal, he is a true immortal, he is a god. And so you say, hey, I'm like this hero, and I'm and he says, hello mortal, because he's a god. For you, for him, anyone he meets is a kind of primitive being because he's a true supernatural subliminal creature. And he says, hello mortal, and you say, well, I'm immortal, I cannot die. And he laughs in your face and he says, whatever you say, mortal. And that was such a powerful moment, because the message he was conveying was like, you think you're immortal because you cannot die, but like, lol, it's not what is immortality. And I always laugh when writers of the game, it happened in Disco Elysium, in Planescape Torment, do not task themselves with trying to picture a divine creature in detail, like trying to explain what is a god, because for human, it's impossible to explain a god because it's beyond our comprehension. It's unfathomable. It's outside our reach. You cannot create something you don't know. It's like trying to invent a color which doesn't exist. It's like, no, you cannot. And so there the message was, a god, a truly immortal creature, is something completely different from what you think, and if you cannot die, you're not immortal. So why I have told all this stream of consciousness was because to your question, would you live forever if you could? I'm a human, I cannot live forever. I can degrade forever, probably, but I don't want to. I think it's healthy to stop this existence at some point upon accumulation of some information, completion of some life tasks, and at a certain biodegradation level, like when this body cannot hold anymore. I mean, I think medically speaking, we should be able to to stop the aging process, right? We probably will be able to regenerate tissue and grow grow limbs and grow organs and so on and so forth. But brain is still withering with time. So I don't know how cool it is to be a person in a teenager body, but with a brain which is in dementia. I don't think it's fun, to be honest. So yeah, something like that. Yep. Hmm. So these lads will leave here, but I promised to show the result of construction to you, MK Ultra. So the house of the psychologist. Let me just save the game. And before I show you the house, there is a thought that is nagging at me. So I feel slightly not guilty, but embarrassed maybe. So it's about my tendency to always remember names of people from the first mention, from the first attempt, kinda. And if I don't, I feel bad. It means that I haven't done my homework, because technically I can check the list of people who I teach or who come to my channels. And so what I'm saying is I feel embarrassed that I was kind of not sure who I'm talking to when you came to YouTube today, and especially taking into account how great of an conversation we had last Friday. And I wanted to apologize for that, just in case you feel a bit nettled, or not a bit. I, in fact, told about our conversation to my sister, and kind of like how cool it was on Friday, and well, about other people who joined, and yeah, it's just there are, well, things happening in life, and I know I need to do my homework and learn the names of people on my followers list, because it's kind of etiquette, and I know I know I must do that, but I, well, slacked a bit, and now I feel bad about it, honestly. So sorry. I will how do we say, I'll workshop that, and it's not usually to could be live on Twitch at the same time. Yeah, I stream to both platforms at the same time through a stream service, through a streaming platform which is Russian, which also gives the streaming service. So I stream to 3 platforms, 4 at the same time, actually. But I talk to people, I think, mostly on these 2, YouTube and Twitch, because the others are Russian, and people, well, don't want to. I mean, not many people speak English here, to be honest, and so the house we have here is finished. I think we have the first floor, bedrooms, TV. No, not bedrooms, bathrooms and TV, living room. Here is the kitchen, and a picnic area with some music, flowers, updated bench to sit on, trestle table. Then the second floor is butler's bed, and then bedroom here for 6 people, another bedroom here on the 3rd floor, some kind of leisure stuff on the terrace, cute. I thought it was a donkey, but it's a unicorn. Well, now I see it is. some lots of music equipment. They're blasting music all the time, different electronic tracks. I almost went mad last time because it was quite a show. And a rehold garden. Maybe you haven't seen it, so for you it's just a new garden area. That's it. So they are rich. Not rich, they're kind of well off, have enough to... Actually, how much is their house? Well, not expensive, but also not cheap anymore. So this is their homestead of psychology, and I'm saying goodbye for a while to them because they are fine without me and can just enjoy their new neighbors. Speaking of whom, I have to grab this Applich family, place a copy, and purchase this lot. And now we yeah, I have to use the mod to switch the active household. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. What to begin with? We have only 10,000. We can immediately sell the cameras, which will give us how much? Wait a second, there was... I see. I began not with the first one, and the camera, one camera was skipped. Can I put their certificates on the fence? No. That's interesting. You cannot put anything on this fence wall, which is unfortunate because this wall looks exactly perfect for graffiti, for posters. Would be exciting to have something there, but we cannot. So what I need to do is close this construction area from intruders completely. Have a very actually, in fact, maybe not a house, but an underground basement. Can I have a basement? Cannot be built on the edge of the lot. I see. No problem. I can build it here. The size of it should be... In fact, it can be... Oh, it's actually quite expensive, you see? So we have to place 4 beds there. The bathroom will be on the surface. And the workbenches will need 4 of those. And must they be underground? I think they must be underground because if they're not, they will be burning people. So... let's begin with 12 by 12 by 12 by 12. 3 beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. A staircase also will take some space, and 4 benches, which are, I think, 3 by 2. And that is quite a lot of space. So let's begin with 10 by 12. To be honest, immortal beings aren't really limited by what they can be and how they could act. Thus, rejecting any depiction of an immortal being is something wrong because mortals cannot comprehend some of their possible forms would be incorrect. They could just as well be like we imagine them to be in our stories. Do you mean the... Well, I don't think you mean the physical image, right? It's probably something you probably mean the essence of those creatures. Well, I don't know. I mean, of course they're not limited, but I mean, what we imagine, I don't know. It's like, okay, it's of course a primitive comparison, but I think dogs cannot understand certain colors. Not to mention, not only dogs. I mean, animals. Some animals cannot see colors, cannot understand well lots of things, and they just look and. So and we think we have this consciousness with which is superior to what other creatures on this planet have, which is true. But even this consciousness is a product of evolution, and I might tell you one of the hypotheses, one of the theories how consciousness developed from a lecture from Yale, from Professor Paul Bloom. And so the story of how this consciousness developed is actually quite, well, uninspiring, let's say. I mean, it's an fascinating story, but it has very uninspiring implications for humans, and that means that well, and I'm not going to say anything extraordinary. That means that there are things in life which we cannot even start to comprehend because, well, they'll be forever out of our reach, and that's why anything that we imagine is kind of, well, only a tiny drop in the ocean of what's actually possible and what exists out there. That's my point. I'm trying to pick some cheap looking stairs, but I'm struggling with that. Also, I don't want, so I somehow now thought that I might sound like a person who is anti-human, kind of. I mean, like that I'm unimpressed. No, I'm actually quite anthropocentric, kind of. I cherish humans and love them with all my heart. So, hey, that's the stairs, the staircase. Now we need to have 9 or 4 beds. Why did I say 9? Or what I'm thinking about subconsciously. Have to have 9 good. What? 4. Have to have 4 good beds. What the hell? Or not? If I have 4 good beds, I will have 0 good money, and yeah, we should be more careful with spending. Lullaby bed. Maybe I should give them sleeping bags for now. Well, let's actually go with sleeping bags for time being. Now, workbenches are very important. Entertainment and not sport and hobbies and skills. Workbench. No, that's sculpting. Yeah, here it is. Quite expensive stuff, to be honest, but essential for my task. That's why it's a must-have. Now, speaking of the size of the underground, so the workbench can be placed here, then exactly close to this one, one more here, and the sleeping bags can be placed, well, I think I need to place the sleeping bags. Okay, let them stay here for now. I just need 4 beds. And what's better in terms of quality? Energy 2. Yeah, sleeping bags are very, very bad for their stress relief and sleeping quality, so I should maybe begin with beds from the start. Let's have one standing here, one more here, and then one more here, and one more here. Oh. Will they have enough space to walk around? I think if I place them this way, they should. And then I can sell the bags. I can decrease the size of the underground massively, so saving lots of money. Yeah, now it's our underground. Let's destroy these tiny elements, and we need to paint the walls into something stony to make it look well, manufacturing oriented. I have to first have light, otherwise it's gonna be misleading, the color I mean. Let's have this candle, I think, candle in a cage there, and another candle in a cage. Maybe a lamp on the floor will be also good. Not this one, and not this one. Something again, something industrial. While I'm choosing the lamp, I want to say that I feel always a bit awkward after we have talked about, you know, such very philosophical, high-flying topics, and so I've kind of expressed my thoughts, and then nothing. I mean, then not that people have to answer. I mean that after I have talked about something philosophical, I'm jumping to some gameplay, which is a very different story, very different vibe, very different sensation, and I wonder always whether it's okay. Like, does it feel anticlimactic maybe, or I don't know. So like, does it even how to express that thought? So should I continue talking about those topics, or should I always think that if there is no kind of active conversation on the chat about the topic, then I probably should switch back to the gameplay, because that's why we are here. So I hope I'm right about this. I'm used to jumping between the mundane and the profound mentally too, with or without someone else talking, so no issue from my end. I like it. Thinking about mortality, micromanagement, my sims, my dear. It's fine, I think. Okay, thank you for the support. I wouldn't say that chat silence means move on. You just do you, and we'll hop along with you. Okay, thanks. Despite having been streaming for 3 years, I'm still kind of always lost about, not always lost, I'm sometimes lost about how to behave. Like, should I be like doing what I want to be doing, or should I kind of be led by what people say? Although I think it's a dead end, right? Like, if you are constantly waiting for triggers, for kind of cues. Look at this beautiful wall. I don't know how I haven't seen it before. I mean, what? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 variations of this stone. All of them gorgeous. I love it. Now, what colors shall I choose? Maybe reason. Yeah, maybe this slightly warmer color. Yeah. No, that's my 2 cents. Think you're an excellent streamer. To be honest, I want to watch you do exactly what you want to do and say what's on your mind, too profound or not. Thank you very, very, very much. I do appreciate that. And I will be trying my best, I promise, to give proper content and meaningful content, by the way. No, by the way was from a different idea. Meaningful content at that was the proper ending to my previous original sentence. And now what I wanted to say next is that, by the way, I bought No Man's Sky today. There is a discount and I bought it, and I want to play it maybe during the weekend to give it a try, because it's like Planet Crafter and it's exploration, space exploration, and maybe it's gonna be a pleasant game as well. I've heard a lot about it. Maybe not, we shall see. In short, relax, you're doing fine. Yeah, thank you. That's a very effective tip. Wait a second, where did I did badly. Yeah, I should redo now. 8 by 7, right? The underground had to be here rather, not where. So yeah, so I should have placed my objects here. Let me just quickly rehold the place because I was confused by. Yeah, it won't take much time. Just need to relocate everything. The lamp disappeared, by the way. The next thing I wanted to inform you about is... am I doing this right? I hope. So the next thing is that on Saturday, like I said, is gonna be my birthday. I'm not going to celebrate it anyhow, and I'm not going to go anywhere, and so on and so forth. I will have lessons and I will stream on that day. What will I stream? I told you before I want to make some linguistic content, and because I'm expecting some people to come and kinda congratulate me about my birthday, I want to tell them to come to the stream. Most of those people are Russian speaking, including my father, for example. And essentially, the linguistic content is supposed to be directed at both English speaking people and Russian speaking people. And the idea was to take turns and talk in English one week and talk in Russian another week. But chances are, and high chances are, that this Saturday I'm gonna be streaming in Russian because exactly of my birthday and because of the people who will be coming to say hello to me. And if it goes well, I hope it goes well, I will repeat the same stream, linguistic stream, next Saturday or next Sunday, maybe this Sunday even, depends, in English, talking about the same stuff. And that's how we'll roll. So during the week I'll be streaming gaming stuff. During the weekend, maybe one day of weekend, I'll be streaming linguistic stuff, tips about education, tips about studying, tips about teaching philosophy, my thoughts, and so on and so forth. So if on Saturday you come to my stream and hear some balderdash, that means I'm switching to my native tongue. So please don't be afraid, and just maybe say hello. I will respond to you in English and explain what's happening. and what's going to be happening, you already got the idea. It will be about education. Underground habitats, another thing right up my alley. I don't know why, but I've always preferred to build underground whenever it was possible. Minecraft, first thing that comes to mind. Hobbit. Well, when did I just delete the wall? Why? Probably just a powerful swing. I'm gonna save here, just not to lose what I have constructed. So, I understand you, actually. The underground construction has attracted me in real life. And in literature, I like hobbits, I like dwarves. And I think the most fascinating underground world I've seen in games was Orzammar in Dragon Age, because of the scale of the So I think the world they created in Dragon Age, I mean the dwarven habitat they created, is the epitome of a dwarven kingdom. My first impressions when I was 20 something playing the game for the first time, I was like in awe. I was awestruck by how it was like breathtaking. Like the ceilings, the abyss, the bridges between locations, and the whole kind of majestic vibe of the place, palaces and constructions, and also maybe in Heroes 5, the way they created dwarves was also impressive. So yeah, I think I understand you. I'm gonna send my Sims to sleep now, and I need to sell their certificates because they will be bugging me. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Underground in The Sims 3 is dangerous because people bug about stairs. Oh, we have a new person on the chat. Eddie UK. My biggest build cost-wise is about 600,000 pounds, and the biggest underground home was only 50,000 pounds. Well, because you're using pounds, I think you at your real life house, or is it simoleons? To be honest, I think I've only played Sims 2 back in the day and only for a little bit. Sims 2 was a great one. We should try to do it like me. I have about 800 hours on Sims 3. I'm right there with you, Eddie. It's a lifestyle. So, Eddie UK, welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure. I see it's your first time, or maybe you've been here before, just silently. Pleasure and well met. Hope you enjoy. And I don't know how many hours I have on The Sims, to be honest. Let me just quickly look at Steam page. Okay, now it's 164 hours, but don't, before you shout noob at the screen, at the monitor, when I was a child, a teenager, and let's say young man, I wasn't always able to play games officially. I'm gonna say tentatively. So I have, I think, many more hours in both Sims 2 and 3. Just now I'm a better man. I buy all intellectual property I can. Even the one that I don't need and had not in the most proper manner in my past. So yeah, proud owner of Sims 3 DLCs on Steam, all of them. What's my top game in addiction right now? hard to say, to be honest. I have a lot of hours on Dota. It's just probably the most played game on my Steam, but I never play with people. I have 1500 hours on Dota, but it's with bots because it's my kind of relaxation tool to have a match and then go to bed, or have a match when I wake up to get my brain started. Something similar I do in Majesty 2. I had a lot of hours in Heroes 3 and 5, in Oblivion, Gothic 3, and you see, I only built on 64 by 64 lots. 64 by 64, it's don't remember. 64, I think it's about smaller lots, right? Yeah, I understand you. It takes a lot of time to make a big lot look harmonious, but see my first one. This house costs quite a lot, sorry, and I spent a lot of time. I think we calculated last stream, I spent 12 streams on this, maybe 13, and in total it took me maybe 60 hours to build this one. So, and I think it looks organic. I mean, it's not just a box in the middle. So other houses look relatively acceptable. So yeah, big areas now begin to work for me. And if I finish, I hope to finish this project. I really hope you will see it, because I have something nice in my mind now. Is it flat? Yeah, it is flat, because if it's not, it's going to be a tragedy. Oh, Ridge 1681. Hello, hello. Another newcomer. It's a pleasure to sit comfortably and enjoy the stream. It's just a game that sees a lot of care from its devs, and it shows. Oh, it's about Genshin. Okay, I, well, cannot competently talk about Genshin. Only saw Nikita play its Moet Nox friend, colleague, I'm not sure, friend colleague, so we met there basically on Nikita's stream. That's nice to hear, Ray Genshin. Always nice to feel that you're in good hands with the dev. MKate Ultra, you're such a... Are you... Don't remember if you told your job. I don't think so. Recruiter, HR, project manager, negotiator, somebody with soft skills being a professional task, kinda. Not going to downplay the importance. I mean, just because you are such a great, or a teacher, actually, a teacher of English, or just a teacher who is supposed to be handling adults and organizing people and responsible for the climate of the conversation. Project man, yeah, so soft skills, ultimate ultimate soft skills. Yeah, cool. Eddie UK, my big build took me a week. Well, that sounds about right, the amount of time you have to spend on such things. Oh, I almost missed a message on YouTube. Brick by Brick, hello again. We met last time. Pleasure. Again, what am I building? What am I building? Yeah, I haven't told you what am I building, actually, not to anyone. Brick by Brick, if you have a chance, come to Twitch maybe. Not that I want to pull people from YouTube. No, I actually want the opposite, but it just happens so that on Twitch we're having very live conversations sometimes, very live, we have very lively live conversations, which doesn't happen on YouTube mostly. So if you have a chance, please migrate. You'll have a warm company there. Still nothing would ever beat a certain other game in regulars of the amount of time I sunk into it. Moet Nox, I wonder what you're talking about. Is it Minecraft or... Yeah, I'm also curious. Yeah, got a confirmation thumbs up from Brick by Brick, so hopefully we'll get this person. Our world. Why regrettably? Why? What's wrong with that? So while people are expressing, I'm a bit lost. I want to be responding to everything, but I'm also supposed to be playing as well. So I want to make a palace of. Wait a second. I had a name in my head about it. A palace of architecture? No, a palace of. A palace of. That will be the working name. I don't remember what, but I had a name in my head. So, what? It's an amalgamation of hanging gardens of Semiramida and some temple, I think, and some famous. I don't know how. So the idea is it will be a kind of this shape. What? Okay, I don't have money for walls. Let me use something more schematic. This little P5 fence. This will be the shape of its wings. Then I'm gonna make some kind of a protrusion forward here. This will be 4 floors. I will have huge arches, maximum size, not arches, of course, pillars here. They will be supporting the pedestal, kind of Minas Tirith from the Lord of the Rings vibe. So that will be like several floors up. And here I'll have monuments standing. Let me just show you, like, let's take dwarves. So I'm gonna be placing monuments, bigger statues here. Somewhere like here, also on pedestals. What? Why can't I drag it? Hey, you here, move. Ah, okay, I forgot how to move things. And around this place I want to have a kind of a park with fountains and trees, and so essentially a park and a monument in the corner here. And that's why I wanted a huge area for that. So that will take me some while, and of course that will take me a lot of money. We are very short on funds here. Classic WO. I actually wonder, is it years of your life? I mean, maybe it's not that. Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting how many hours essentially we spent there, because I would love to know actually the number, but I have no chance of knowing, because the number of hours I sank into that, of course, as well, was well, menacing, I think. Now I want to make it look like a real construction area, so probably something like, I don't know, nah. How to do that? Something like this? That's weird. What the hell? Why did I create a roof automatically? I've never played Sims 3 properly, I just design and build. Idiom, shameful, I just slave between us, we could rule the sim world. When you sign off work full time, I need something to keep you busy. Did you go down part time? Well, construction, it reminds me of how I played Lego. Because I always built something for hours, and then I was like, I'm gonna play so badly when I finish. And when I finished, well, it became boring after a couple of hours, and I was like, okay, what's my next project? So yeah, that's that resembles Eddie's story. This is like... Oh, I forgot about the kitchen. Where shall they eat? They have to have a bathroom and the kitchen. Maybe this will be the kitchen. Not much space left. Let me destroy this little garage and maybe move the wall slightly here, just like that. I think I'll have the gates here. Why can't I? Cannot place the gates with a diagonal fence. What? Really? What the... So stupid. So terribly stupid. I thought I would have a great entrance, but... Okay, alright. If you say so. Had to give what happens sometimes. The prep work is the true end game. Sorry about that. Sucks. Hope your mental health is hanging in there. Think it needs to be longer. You mean longer? The house, yeah, it will be a bit bigger. If it was about the fence, let's see how it pans out. Eddie, your health condition, of course, if we may ask, is it something, well, kind of temporary? Like, I hope you're going to recover and get back to your, well, career, I don't know, or just activities that are more so just basically to the life you want to lead, not to be forced to. Is the diagonal muscle problem? You see, the game told me that I couldn't build the gates on a diagonal wall at all. Like, see, cannot place gate on diagonal fence, unfortunately, so it's quite strange and unpleasant, but okay, I have to abide. Let's have this the size of the wall exactly, and we need some, well, actually, in fact, I think to place it maybe here. Yes, let's place it here. And I need to place two wonderful lights outside, which are these, to indicate that's where serious shit begins. Then the muscle problem. Again, if I may ask, is it a treatable thing? So can it be solved through medical attention? Brick by Brick came from YouTube, and I missed his or her message about Lego. So Lego is another exciting topic to talk about. Pain medication, so you're on painkillers, I understand. So, well, I wish I was more competent to talk about medical issues, but unfortunately, I think I'm not that much informed. So, but maybe you can tell us more if you if you are comfortable sharing, if you need support, I guess that would be welcome. If you did search of FSHD. Oh, I haven't met this acronym. FSHD. We need to invest in medicine much more than we do now to, I'm gonna say a pompous thing, to fight nature, because sometimes nature is very, very cruel to people. And I sincerely wish you to, well, what is going on? To I don't know, to hold on, first of all, and not lose heart. And also, I do hope that at some point there will be a solution. Medical engineering, maybe. Oh, I'm actually stupid. I placed bats very strangely. Yeah, that cannot possibly work, of course. Not sure why I did that this way, but let's reorient beds. Yeah, so, you know, part of, I streamed the game Deus Ex some time ago, and the game was basically about augmentation of people and how people who lost, say, limbs could get a new one through technology, and there were different problems related to that, of course, but essentially the motto, the slogan of the creator of the company the game was connected to, like, so the corporation that produced those augmentations and body enhancements, the slogan was something like nobody should suffer from a loss of a limb, and so like there has to be a remedy for that. And I love it very much because well, I agree, it's very cruel what nature does to people sometimes. And simultaneously, of course, it's fascinating how people find courage and inner strength to resist that, and that's another miracle. And at the same time, yeah, I wish we had more instruments to cope with that. Yeah, so Eddie, thanks for sharing your troubles, and do spend time with us. I think it's a pleasure to have you here, and yeah, thanks for coming and telling your story. And also, God bless video games for providing solace to people who need it at times of distress and emotional upheaval, and to all other media like films and books and everything like that, because that's their one of their true purposes, I guess, to give support. What have I missed? Brick by Brick deleted his or her message, their message from YouTube about Lego. I'm not sure if you have changed your mind about it or you just want to repeat it on Twitch, but well, do join the conversation. As you probably see some of the messages above, and you see it's been quite lively in recent minutes, couple of dozens of minutes. Let me just check if I have missed any other message. That work, the true end game, yeah, that is exactly right. So about World of Warcraft, maybe I haven't reacted because I honestly cannot tell you much. I haven't played. I was afraid to even look at the game because I spent many again, maybe hundreds of hours in Warcraft 3. It's one of my favorite games of all times, and I can tell you a related story about English from my previous week. Actually, it's a nice story, linguistic story. Yeah, so I only am a what's this word? A zealot of Warcraft or no, not this one. Damn it, I haven't used this word for a while. One of my favorites as well. Apologist. I'm an apologist of Warcraft 3, the strategic game. And I watch matches, I watch Cybersport a lot, championships, and so... What kind of lore do I want for this? Maybe some wooden... Speaking of the story, the linguistic story that I just had, so it goes as follows. There is a... Yeah, Warcraft 3, good old Warcraft 3. There is a trailer for World of Warcraft expansion Wrath of the Lich King, which I'm sure you know about. So I think it's maybe their best cinematic because it's so, well, powerful in terms of the emotions, and the visuals were absolutely outstanding, much more progressive than the... I should have had the all-in-one outhouse. I don't need this bathroom. I just realized I need an all-in-one outhouse. Let me just correct the logic of this place. This will be just the kitchen. So yeah, the video was amazing, outstanding, and I love it with all my heart. And I know the verses from that song, which is in Elvish or some other language, which is idiosyncratic for World of Warcraft, and it goes as Ankaranir Tanagor, Morokangalor, Morogorum Palaum, Ravali Am. And there is Julian Aversa, I think, is the singer who sings that song with an orchestra. There are plenty of videos with that performance, and it's very it's heart-rending sometimes, the level of emotions there, and the story of Arthas, the prince, the traitor, the Lich King. So, and the translation of that strange combination of sounds that I just uttered is long live the king, may him live forever, may his strength fail him never. And so I've known this by heart for many years, and last week I got homework submitted by my student, and we were practicing gerunds, not gerunds, we were practicing words with ing and words with ed, so the third form ending words. So basically I'm trying to teach them the ultimate distinction between these two colossal areas of English, like gerunds, present participles, present continuouses, past continuouses, and all these things, with the ing aspect versus the third form aspect, with past participles and perfect gerunds, and with present perfect, past perfect, with passive voice and all this stuff. So, and within that task, he wrote a message, something like, I prefer, I'm gonna make up a sentence, something like, I prefer lying in bed because this method of relaxation fails me never, or lets me down never. And he dropped a commentary there on the document, like, can I place the word never in the end? It sounds very, very non-standard, but it feels correct, and I want to make it poetic. And so when I checked the homework, I was like, well, it actually sounds fine. I'm gonna comment on that at the lesson without thinking anything. But I mean, it rang a bell, some powerful bell in my head. And then when we had a lesson, I was like, I was explaining why it would make sense, and I just, in my own head, I bumped into this Ankara Tanagor song, like, fail him never. And it was like, you know, when you are triggered by some very, very positive trigger, but it's also something fundamental, profound trigger of your soul. And I mean, I love this student. It's actually a couple. They're a couple. They study together, and now I love him. Now I love him even more, because I cannot imagine who else would have done that, because he already has a very unique speaking style and style of self-presentation. But at that moment, I was just like, when I understood what he had done with this, that fails me never, I was like, gosh, if only a student could say something that heartrending to me, that would be it exactly. Something like that. Lament of the Highborn, the son that is cinematic is Arthas, my son. Yes, my son, the day you were born, the very forest of Lord Daron whispered the name Arthas. Remember, our line has always been ruled with wisdom and strength. No. I watched with pride as you grew into the weapon of righteousness. Remember, our line has always been ruled with wisdom and strength. And I know that you will show true strength when exercising your damn it, I'm losing the words there. For when my days, I'm just remembering scattered language from that monologue. So the ending was, but the true victory, my son, is steering the hearts of your people. And he talks about his death in the end. I'm telling this for when my days will come to an end, you shall be king. And then this whoosh sound and the caption appears with World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. So I slaughtered the order. I'm so ashamed. But yeah, I watched that video more than 50 times, and I remember a lot from it. But sadly, I need to rehearse a bit next time. Curious from you, Andy, in the chat, have you guys ever just put on a free will and let your sims do whatever they want for like days or longer? I think I have free will, always. Yeah, high free will. But if you mean like one day I went for longer, I mean, just a couple of streams ago when I needed to accumulate some money for this family, they were doing their stuff without my control, and they were fine. I mean, nothing happened. Nothing too great happened as well. They kind of mess up a lot of things, but overall they were, well, they were fine. Nothing terrible. Maybe I should use the same rock and stone coloring that I used underground. Yeah, I think it was this. Or no, I think it's like this one is a temporary. In fact, it's a temporary construction. Because it's a temporary construction, it actually has to be looking differently. I'm destroying it again. I'm sorry. I probably make you think that I'm doing something very stupid, but it's just because I'm talking and thinking at the same time. So I want the same thing. Where is the sound from the game? Damn it. My headphones sometimes are very, very misbehaving. Yes, I want headphones to be turned on, Windows. You know that. I've been using them for like several hours already. Why would you think that I don't want them now? And still I don't have the sound. I hope I didn't kill your ears by that. But now I have the sound in my ears at least. Right. I want the same as that little, what do we call it, wagon? Not in Sims, but I didn't in Frostpunk. All the people there aren't as unruly as in Life Simulator. Well, Frostpunk, actually that's, to me it sounds much more risky. I wouldn't risk that in Frostpunk, to be honest. But... No. Other direction. Other direction. Yeah, this way. But different color. I want different color. More simple. Too bright. Too bright. What about this? Too fancy. Okay, let's go with this one. Just destroy the railings. Yeah, looks fine. Now I need a trestle table where they'll be eating. Simple one. Yeah, that should be fine. And now the walls. Does it have to be that big actually? I mean, it's a freaking humble kitchen, in fact, so it could be much smaller. And where am I gonna place the toilet? Maybe here? Yeah. Actually, it'll look better with this. This. And what about the space for the... No. This one. Simple plastic door. Now the color of the walls should be like paneling. No. Why paneling looks like wallpapers? That has to be just wood siding. Yeah, like this one. Cheap and simple. Very cheap and simple. Outside maybe this way and inside. No, it has to be inside and outside like that. I heard recently that in Sims 4, Sims will just decline things in direction queue even if their needs are full. It kinda blew my mind, not used to that unruly even out of my Sims lol. I haven't played enough to verify. In game on endless mode and you have written up and running smoothly. Well, yeah, about Sims 4 I'm also not competent to respond, but about Frostpunk I agree. It's when everything is done, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Now, what am I gonna do? I don't have money to... Well, do I not? Actually, I still have some funds, so I can have a fridge that will stand, say, in this corner here. And then I can have a couple of... a couple of counters. Cheap counters. 1, 2. A super cheap stove. I hope I can afford it. Yeah, I can. Here we go. Then a cheap lamp. A ceiling lamp. Yeah, that looks like steampunk actually. And yeah, that's my kitchen. That's my kitchen. Should be enough to cook. Ah, what about rubbish dishwasher? Dishwasher for such a poor family. And we need a place to dump some load, right? We don't have any money for this, but what can be done? I don't know what can be done. I don't have any funds to have a better toilet. So I want, of course, this village all-in-one outhouse. Village toilet. I know how to do that. I can sell 2 work tables. That won't give me enough funds, though. Where can I get some more money? Question is, no money for me. What can be done? What can be done? How much is this table? Hey. No, it's very cheap. It won't give me enough. Maybe I can destroy the... That's too much destruction. What do? Sell another workbench and just work in shifts. But again, that's not enough money. Okay, that will be just some extreme... I mean... survival? So, I cannot do anything else. I'm sorry. Survival. They... Oh, what is this garbage? It's awful. It looks terrible. I have to destroy that. Neon Ange, hello. Long time no see. That's a pleasure to have you back. Do you guys recommend Frostpunk? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do play it. Let me tell you, I'm from Siberia. Siberia is... maybe you've heard of that. It's a very far away region of Russia. And, well, it's cold here in the winter. It's like Canada. It's like extreme parts of Canada with minus 40, 35 in the winter. Now it's April, spring, but we still have snow and snowfalls, and that will be happening until May. and the first snow will appear in September. And so Frostpunk for us is basically home in many senses. So it's a charming game. Do try it. It's a good game if you are into that sort of gameplay. So yeah, I totally recommend it. Totally do. Let me now think about the roof for this. What? No. Also no. Something little and what? Does it have to be that huge? Actually. Well, yeah, just different color, metal like this, and maybe an outside lamp somewhere here on the wall. This one, just to have some light at night. And yeah, let me check how it looks at night. Acceptable, looks acceptable. Downstairs it looks as well very, very fine. Okay, now we should save the game and start inventing basically. Neon Eng, I'm checking our message history. So we met in February, and you told us then that you are from Sweden. So I think for Sweden, snowy weather is also quite relevant, and Frostpunk is well, quite interesting to play, I guess. And I heard that in Sweden or in Finland or maybe just in Scandinavian countries, it's a norm to have warming wires on the asphalt, so like pedestrian zones, and that way asphalt never gets ice covered and it's very safe to walk around, because here it's quite a problem and there is a lot of traumatization happening because of that. People fall and well, get fall damage and walk debuffed for some time. Come to think about it, it's a sad setting, nostalgic. Yeah, I mean that's why it's such a great game. You believe it. It's 11-bit studios. I mean, this War of Mine, if you've heard of it, was a masterpiece, and Frostpunk is another masterpiece by their doing, and so just go for it. So we have to ask one of those engineers to go and cook. I'm gonna give them some wishes to have just 5,000 simoleons. Okay. So when you sleep enough, please go and cook for your friends. Let's serve mac and cheese. Wow. Okay, let's serve mac and cheese. That's a nice idea. He's waking up. Faster, please. They're very unhappy. Yay! Team eating. No, please don't cook. Please don't. It's not necessary. You have some nice food ready already. Just take a portion. Who is that? Who is? Yeah, I'm gonna have so many problems with identifying them. Clean up, and then go down to the underground and start Oh, oh, I'll have a bottleneck. I'll be bottlenecked by scrap, which requires money. Hoo hoo. What? You went to bed again? Didn't you sleep enough? We need scrap. We will need scrap. A lot of it. Uh-huh. See, they want to sleep and do nothing else. Maybe there is scrap by default. Yeah, there is some scrap by default, but that, of course, won't be enough. I will not have enough scrap. Oh, I know. What? Can you? What the hell? Stop. Go work. Dirty surroundings. Dirty surroundings? What do you mean dirty? There's no dirt here. Hey, why have you stopped? Applich number 3496 got electrocuted. I understand it's unpleasant. Damn it. Well, I'm kinda unimpressed by their inclination to be slacking. Their life is really tough. Begins very badly. They are burning. This one got electrocuted twice already. Guys, I'm so sorry. Mood is too low. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you have to work. This one is in a good mood, but my God, they're so unhappy. Stop. Is he gonna be singed? And yeah, he has to have a shower, and I cannot have a shower because I don't have money for the shower. What am I supposed to do? Smasher. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I'm calling the... No trade unions, unfortunately, for these guys. Wow. Wow. I don't know how I'm gonna make this family work, to be honest. Wow. They will have hard life. You don't have any scrap. Okay, let's purchase some scrap, spend some last money. And we can sell some toys which are super cheap. Give us tiny bits of simoleons. And oh my God. Venting skill. Okay, that will not work. I have to... Really? Okay, that is quite a conundrum now. Maybe I should sell the... No, the table will not give me enough money for that. Worry about money. I understand you, dude. Well, what can be done, though, I think I know what we can do. We can do a very bad thing, but I know. I think they will refuse to do that, right? Because... No, actually, let's steal from our neighbors, from money trees. Yeah, that's the only thing I can imagine. So our principal family will suffer some losses, but we will earn money this way. Yeah. Why are you not joining your friends? Can you please tell me? Go harvest. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Everything you can from this place. We are stealing things. Pumpkins, live fruit, garlic, money bags, everything. Doing robbery. Oh, and we actually can take shower here. Yeah, we can take advantage of our neighbors and oh, how nice it is to have rich neighbors, isn't it? Our singed sim, if my game doesn't crash now. No, it doesn't crash. Very good. I can take a shower, washing away the dirt. Somebody peed himself. Congratulations. Very nice of you. Also, because we are now celebrities, just one day in the world and already celebrity level 2, we'll get presents from somebody essentially. And I don't know why the game is lagging for the second time. It's very alarming. I don't like it. Why this is happening, I don't know. But yeah, take cell phone photo. Stop lagging. I mean, what? You're running a slave camp. Your neighbors are so generous to let you rob them blind. Blessed. This is the sim America sim liberals want. Ah, Doomer emoji is so heartwarming to see someone use them. Yeah, that's the ramifications of capitalism, the ramifications of money. We can really be utilizing our neighbors. Now we are like celebrities. 3, 2. Let's. Where are you? What are you doing? Can you wait a second? Go take a shower. I mean, who is behaving inappropriately? Why? Why inappropriately? They don't want me to take the shower. Hey, go away. Nico Bellic, go away. I want to take a shower. They're feeling unhappy about the. Damn it. Just won't let me have shower. Oh, poor lad. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Arthas. No, shower, please. What is stupid? Go away. I want to wash the singes. Arthas, what's going? What do you not? Somebody is already in the pool. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted them to do. Like, no construction. No, we are partying with our neighbors. They hate that he's trying to take a shower in their place. Professor Jordan Peterson came to say that he doesn't appreciate my behavior. Oh, such seriality. No, Harry Dubois also wants to use the toilet. I think I'm gonna not let him. Oh, they banished me. They banished me, but I'm sure I have enough funds to buy a shower at my place. Let's go home. Where are you running? It's somehow strange. I mean, they banished me, but we also became friends with celebrities. We literally come back with the 333 2-star level people who will be getting presents. Look at this stampede going, people going home. Even Jordan won't stand for it. I mean, yeah, strange. He's well, no, he is more right wing. So, like, I think he will protect property actually. Yeah, that's why he should be the first to tell them to respect the limits. Have you had a clap to sim before? I've never had one. I was wondering how often they get caught. Kleptos, I thought it was, sorry, I thought it would be exciting, I mean, entertaining, but unfortunately, they just steal something at work. So they just go, uh, say, to the town hall or whatever, and they steal not interesting stuff. And it's not fun. It's, I mean, I wasn't impressed, so would not recommend. Let me now sell all the things they have scavenged. Actually, technically, I'm playing this war of mine now because I just did scavenging. Ooh, look at this hole! Wow, let's sell all this stuff, earning pretty penny. I could plant, but I have no time for planting. I think I'll be just coming back every day and harvesting what my neighbors will have grown. Yeah, stonks. Already 5,000. 7,000. Isn't that lovely? Just in one go, I earned more than they would have earned having proper jobs. Ah, that's so delicious and juicy. The whole I got from my poor neighbors, from my super rich neighbors, I mean. Yeah. Satisfaction. Satisfaction skyrockets. I am no longer menaced by miserable life for them. Also now what I can do, I can buy better beds. I can buy a village toilet. Success. Village toilet. It's the ultimate good for the I mean, I made this family to honor the ultimate role of the unknown builders. What I'm doing? I'm robbing my neighbors because these builders are singed, filthy, starving, unhappy, misbehaving, and I mean, no, I wanted to make them look kind of honorable, decent, and you know, a totally different vibe was supposed to be here, but somehow I messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna give them better beds now. Not something for vampires, of course. I don't like the fact that these beds look very cozy. I want something kind of more, you know, how to explain that? Something brutal. Yeah, that's the word. And I don't have such stuff here. I wonder, can they sleep in such beds or they cannot? Because if they can, I can make the underground even smaller. What's the comfort level from them? Stress relief or... Yeah, nothing can level with this bed. Maybe if I alter the colors a bit. Oh, that's quite crazy. Gray. Gray or kind of green gray? Green gray. Reminds me of something. Okay. Oh, and I don't have money for... Okay, the first thing is first. Village toilet is the most important thing now. Here we go. It will be placed here. Can you go there? Who is singed you? Can you? Can you go? I have problem now where my sim beds are too good. They go to bed at a reasonable time with wake up fully rested. Well, In my opinion, they always sleep too long, to be honest, but yeah, sometimes it's fast. Too fast. Kinda doesn't match with their expected working hours and do they? No. Okay, let's give them some time, some me time. Oh no, we'll have now notifications. Why aren't they going to sleep? Hey. Hey. What? Ah. Ah. Oh. The hell. I forgot to put the beds back. Oh. Damn it. Let's find something in the middle price range. What's their level of energy? 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3 again. Why are they just all so shitty? Lullaby bed. Shade relief. Look at the freaking prices. What the hell? At least this one is even more expensive. 4. This one is 5. Okay, I have to go with this one. Blue. Blue and wood. Not bad. Not bad at all. So this one, and one more here, and one more here. Yeah, and we are down to no money, and we have no money to buy scrap, but oh, I have some pumpkins left to sell. Now they went to bed and are relaxing. Okay. Good night, sweet princess. Who is that? Paparazzi. Okay. I'm gonna lock this one. Everyone but my household. Damn it. Can you just... Hell. I like when the sim days feel like real days, like wake up at 6, 7 a.m. at the earliest. Being up before sunrise on Saturday just feels wrong, even for my sims. Yeah, I mean, actually you are you're trying to be realistic, and it's not something I have pursued too much. I clipped that little bad situation by... Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Is that Planescape Torment sign with glasses? Is it something Twitch lets do? I think it's how you spend your viewers points or something like that. Looks super cool. I haven't seen that before. Wow. So that's exactly my tattoo, by the way. That's Planescape Torment, the symbol of everlasting torment. It's engraved on my chest. And whenever I'm depressed, or okay, I'm not gonna say that word. So when I'm, let's say, very depressed, I'm always thinking to myself, well, Andy, you have literally tattooed yourself with a symbol of unending torment. What do you want? So, yeah. Last yeah, that's exactly it. It's like the job. No, I mean, I get the vibe of your spontaneous meme, but I cannot even make something. I cannot remember anything close to it in the same like manner of joking. So cool one. I need to buy some scrap. Purchase scrap. Look at the freaking prices. Where's the monopoly, anti-monopoly organization looking? at. Or just looking. I think just looking. Okay, I have to invent. I have to invent, and then I'll send some of them scavenging again. Pathetic amount of scrap. Thank you, I'm extremely funny. Final recognition of my comedic G. I think your colleagues definitely enjoy spending time with you. I'm positive about that. I've crafted some toys. And I need to buy more scrap now, because I don't have any. That's probably why they have stopped working. I love this, ha ha ha, squirt, whatever they're saying. Can I tinker with... Oh, now they're now going to play with their phones. I hate it. Can you stop using that? Daisy beans! Whoa! Whoa! Who is back? That's M8 Ultra and other sim series enjoyers. We just got ourselves one of the other most enthusiastic people about The Sims, and Daisy Beans. Honestly, I thought I don't know why I thought maybe you unsubscribed and just because I was absent for I think 2 months, and I thought you couldn't forgive me for that and not streaming Sims, and I genuinely feel sorry for that misbehavior on my part, but I'm back. Lots of series on YouTube recorded about. Gosh, you only oh wow, you only saw the first house. You only saw the first house, and you haven't seen the second garage, the fighting pit, the arena, the spectators lodge. You haven't seen the family of psychologists, and well, yeah, you have a lot of catching up. Yes, so but I'm so excited that you are back. I genuinely am. So yeah, we have just some people on the chat who you should probably. Some of you might remember Wyatt Knox, I think, was there when you were when you joined the channel. MKit Ultra joined us last week, but we've had some really lovely conversations about The Sims, especially, but not only. And so I'm just very happy to have you all right now, because we are having very special time together. Look at this Apply, who is, I think, demanding that other people leave the place because no, he doesn't want to use the toilet. Actually, he is fine. So I'm not sure why he was. What are you doing? Mobile phones? No, I mean, stop. It's. I'll get to the drill machines. You will be working like mad. I promise. Freaking slackers. Go harvest and steal more vegetables, because we need money. Do that now. Urgently. We need to buy more scrap to invent. How is life? Oh, better. I'm taking antidepressants, so I'm more industrious now. Feel better overall, physiologically and neurologically. Have been working have been streaming very actively last 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm good. Thanks. In 2 days will be my birthday. Well, technically tomorrow already. So I'll be streaming some educational content, but in Russian tomorrow. But on Sunday or after my educational stream, I shall launch an English stream again. So just a bit of deviation there. How have you been? So how is your... when we were talking, you were on a month off? So you were having a holiday, I think, from your studies. So not yet, not yet. Happy birthday. Just one day left until that moment, but still thank you. Today is the birthday of Jackie Chan. By the way, the 7th of April is Jackie Chan's birthday. And I have an idea how we all should celebrate, actually. Procrastinating about future exams. Nice. Procrastination is a very nice hobby, very nice activity. But I hope you managed to prepare and successfully pass, of course. Yeah. Yeah. 2 weeks of time to escape into Sims. Yes, exactly. The best time to procrastinate is when you have something else to be doing, certainly. So let's wait until we steal everything from this lot. Every single vegetable and fruit, and not only. That will give us some badly needed money. Yes, nothing like sending my Sims to university when I should be working towards that. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Such a great simulation of life, exactly what you should be doing, but you are doing that virtually, not factually. Okay, we have collected everything we wanted. Now I'm gonna give them some time to enjoy their neighbors lot, because why not? They can be meeting some famous people. We'll get some celebrity points out of that. Why not? Why not? A win is a win. Yes. Something I wanted to say. Something I wanted to say. This household changed big time. I think you saw the church. You were still there. I was still streaming then when I made the church, but I think I stopped after this household, and only when I came back I switched to the second one. I mean, the second and the third actually charming. My favorite one is the third. The third is a family of 8 psychologists: Sigmund Freud, Carl Gustav Jung, Milton Erickson, B.F. Skinner, Carl Rogers, Wilhelm Wundt, and Rorschach, I think. And Jean Piaget. So I think I mentioned all of them. And so they've made scientific careers, they have a lovely garden, and so on and so forth. Was a charming time I spent with them, but today we are laying the foundations for some wonderful, some kind of a big architectural monument I want to make. And oh, why do I have so much to sell? I mean, I just earned again like what, 9,000 simoleons? I mean, thank you. It's very cool. Hey, do you want maybe to go home by any chance? They saw a ghost of Dolores Day. I mean, look at these jobless, unemployed individuals. They're just vibing with the... Oh, Dolores Day is here. Daisy Beans, you remember Daisy, Dolores Day? How... That awful painting. What's the problem, guys? Look, this is a little strike here. It's prohibited. Stop. Go home. Ah, okay. The only clever person is already home. Okay, let me send the others back, because otherwise I think they'll start to collapse. Actually, this person has already slept enough and can, for example, make dinner for his... what are you doing? No, serve breakfast, make waffles. And then you'll be the one who will actually boost in the invention skills. And I can have this dream of a... Oh, I was afraid it burned, but it didn't. Nice. What? I thought you were cooking. How did you... What the... Why? You were supposed to be making waffles and... What? Was he like lost in thought or... What happened? Horrifying quality. Now you eat it. Horrifying quality. Your problem, I don't care. No dates, sorry. What has broken down? Uh-huh. Okay, let's go and repair it. What's broken down again? The dishwasher. Oh, they're so active with breaking down things. Now he's gonna be electrocuted. I hope he won't be electrocuted, that is. Yeah, wash something. Nice, thank you. Now use the all-in-one bathroom, and finally we can, I hope, start tinkering with the scrap. Why are these glitches happening in the afternoon? They have to be happening at night. The game cannot hold properly. Okay. What's your level of invention? 2. In fact, I actually need only one person who will reach the level of making drilling machines, so I can technically sell these. Plork, exactly. What? It's actually glitching. Why? Weird. Keep on. Keep on. New invention. Sell it. It will take us some time. Any good multiplayer game suggestions? Oh, that's a good question for maybe some of the chat denizens. Yeah, please go ahead, because I'm a terrible advisor here, but I hope people will give you some. Yeah, we have some players. Lazy bastards. Keep inventing. I need to buy more scrap. Level 3. What happened? Hungry. Okay. I think I was too ambitious with making 3 workbenches. It seems only 2, even 2 is quite a lot. I'll leave only 2 standing here, and the underground could be smaller. Legends loved for the King Divinity Original Sin. Oh. MKit Ultra. I streamed Divinity for 28 streams actually on my YouTube. There are 28 episodes, but I stopped at act number 2, somewhere closer to the end. I'll make note of the exams I got. Somebody want to start. I wonder if I came back to playing Divinity, would anyone watch or not? Because it's quite... well, it's a great game, but I think watching it could get tedious somehow. Because even playing sometimes feels like that. Classic World of Warcraft, League of Legends, and deal damage to teammates can be really funny sometimes. Baldur's Gate 3 on my wish list. I think at some point I will just wait until they release it and we'll start playing. Because Larian Studios will have my... Hey, no, nope, nope, nope. Put him out immediately. Wait a second, I thought I... Ah, that's automatic. What are you freaking doing? Okay, if you say so. If you say so. Do you feel okay? Yeah, look, he is fine. Go back to inventing. They want Bone Healed. Damn it. Yanko, exactly. That's exactly what I think about it. Okay, who will replace him? At the bench, you, I think. Go. Go invent. Their next project will be finally 31st of August. Tried it yet, I'm giving them time to finish developing. Yeah, the hype game has to speak for itself at this point. Hope it runs well on my potato. Yeah, I heard they have quite a demanding list of requirements. Kinda very high requirements. Leave the place, please. I need to relocate my beds a bit. Or should I? No, I can leave them like that. So... What's going on? Cow toy. Okay, we still have to keep going. What a beautiful day. I'm going to close the curtains for the glare. Yeah. Can't wait to spend long sunny days on the computer covered in cookie crumbs. Oh, I have such nostalgic associations with what you're saying, Daisy Beans, because it's actually... Yeah, that's what I did for many years. Harvester. Harvester, I don't remember what it collects. I think I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it. Keep inventing, guys. Keep inventing. Okay. One person refuses to do that because he is what? He is hungry and wants to sleep. Okay, I shouldn't even start inventing then. Who then next? Who is available? This lad will go to the outhouse and then go inventing. You went to bed, you went to bed, you went to bed. So when you wake up, go invent. Somebody got ill. Just couldn't keep up with the sim inside of it. Oh, V Rising. People seemed cool on Verizon. It was a small server vibe, so pretty intimate and not hostile. Just couldn't keep up with the sim inside of it. Maintaining my castle, ironic. Ah, reach the urn though. Diablo 4 also seems good. At least the beta was fine. So here's hoping for some for the polish until release. Hmm. I always feel a bit kind of sad that I haven't been into online games, but it was because I felt. So I got internet late, I think that's one of the reasons. My computer I got late, and then internet I got late, and so I was kind of late for the party, that is, and more money we got. Nice. What's this rest in peace about? What happened? Have I missed something? I'm still alive. All my sims are alive. Is it about the online games? It's not that sad. I mean, I'm okay. So it's. I mean, I now have something much better than online games. I have streams with you guys. So I'm very thankful for that opportunity and for the ability to do that essentially. So yeah. Oh, it was about oh, that. Metnox, why won't you be able to play it? Because of your potato computer, you mean? Band of engineers, gang of engineers. Beta seemed really hard on PC specs, but people say that optimization happens in the latest development stages, so maybe it will be. Why don't you buy? I mean, it's of course a very bold question, but why don't you buy a? I mean, okay. Do you have a chance to buy some beast of a computer or not really? I see I have to send this lad to harvest, I think, and after harvesting he'll be able to... Ah, okay, he refuses. Just plainly refuses to socialize. Okay, go, I don't know, go vibe with the family of psychologists. I think that will make you feel happier. Who will greet you? Hey, my family of scientists. Okay, you can vibe here for some time. Enjoy. Enjoy. What are you doing? Go invent, I guess. You have enough energy for that, and you too. Oh, look, that one is now good on his social status bar, so he is feeling much more elevated. Let's go and harvest some plants while you can. Yeah, go harvest. That will enable us to steal more money from neighbors. I'm missing messages. I'm hearing these sounds. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lots of messages. I sound like a 15-year-old boy. No, you sound like yourself who love messages or a divorce lawyer. There is no in between. Wait. Wait. Maybe I'm missing something else. Is it about your inclination to video game? Then why? Ah, like divorce lawyer, like preparing documents. You who wouldn't want to watch a 15-year-old divorce lawyer play The Sims? Maybe I missed a message. Or did I? I'm scrolling. Damn it, black screen. Show me the people, thank you. Let's speed up. Haven't tried it yet. Dim stream, yeah. Closes. Divorce lawyer angle even needs a good advocate, no financial blockade because of world politics and stuff. Wait, Matt Knox, are you not in the Netherlands now? I thought you were, but maybe I've asked and forgotten already. If so, I'm very sorry. But I thought we are, or do you have the same limitations as I do now? And speaking about voices, what Daisy Beans is saying and what MK Ultra is saying. Ah, I see. So are you still in Siberia then? Nice. The urge to find an island and move away from world dramas is strong. Well, now I have so much to say about this. Actually, I am afraid to even start speaking. I'll limit myself to commenting about the voice. I think you are exaggerating, maybe, because let me think. Actually, I cannot remember any person with a bad voice. That's the first thing. Usually, I like voices, any voices, and the more you are exposed to a certain voice, the more you like it. I mean, at least that's my tendency. I grow quite sympathetic towards any voice, and I think so. Your default voice is something that cannot provoke any negative emotions per se. And the more you stream, the more you practice, the better your voice becomes. So it's like a win-win. I think I didn't like how I sounded in the beginning, and actually I should remember about that, at least when I speak my own language. If I don't try hard, my voice, well, might make me cringe a bit, because I see I haven't been trying. But if I am trying, if I'm trying to articulate properly, then I'm like fine with that. So it takes adaptation, just adaptation. So it's yeah, it's I mean it's an understandably complex thing, of course, with voices. Why don't you want to invent? Yes, you ran out of scrap. That's bad, very bad. These unemployed lads have earned so much money through stealing and being celebrities ran out of scrap also. Come back and invent. But I'm still here in Krasnoyarsk. Moed Nox, we are in the same city? Really? I missed that totally. Totally missed that. So here's my suggestion. If you want to hit, I don't really like bars, but I mean, without any pressure, if you want to have a coffee together or a walk, I'm in. So just in case, just in case. If you prefer to stay virtual acquaintances, that's fine with me as well. I'm not offering that to Daisy Beans and MK Ultra and the others because, well, we are kind of not only separated by thousands of kilometers or miles, but also some bureaucratic documents called visas and stuff. But as soon as people, as soon as hey, another fire. Oh my god, I hate it when it happens. Go invent. I need the drill. I need the freaking drill. Can I have the drill? Machine. Please. Have a very low voice for a girl and I was always bullied for it. Bullied for a voice. Oh. You want... What are you doing? Why not run into the... I mean, would a person start crying when something explodes and this person burns? Oh, nice. This mobile obsessed 2933 is blocking his path to safety, to salvation. Get out of his way. Save your brother. What are you doing? No, he's going to die now because of that, because he was blocked. Oh no. Oh, thankfully. Whew. That was dangerous. Getting out of the house, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Is there a mode for transport that doesn't require moving? Is too she is on fire. Yeah. So about voice and being bullied for the voice, that's awful. Actually, I'm very sorry to hear that, Daisy Beans. It's very toxic of people. But I don't know. It's like we have Lana Del Rey, who has quite a low voice, and other singers, and they have been celebrated for having their voices, and that's very beautiful. So, I mean, teenagers are and children are very cruel and toxic and unjust and unfair. So I guess I can say leave that behind. It's probably the best thing to do with that. What's going on? Why is what? What? Be hugged. What? What's happening? Why is he so unhappy? I mean, what? Very strange. Why he's so despondent. Okay, let's invent on this sim then. More scrap. More scrap and more scrap. Oh my god. I'm just imagining how much time it will take to actually earn the money necessary for my construction. Oh my god, I'm already kinda afraid and losing the determination for that task. Get a tattoo. Oh, of course, yeah. Tattoo, that's what you need, exactly. I mean, I love tattoos. I do. But I don't think that's what they have to have now. And again, slacking, damn it. Go invent. Ah, sorry. The only person who is working and I'm asking him to invent. My bad. Whoa. Messages. Leaving the house is totally overrated. I don't know. Not to brag about it, totally. It's just saying in my language, it goes, is your bomb on fire or something? And it's asking if you are in a rush. I'm glad that we live in a society where people are a lot more accepting now. When I was young, I guess I wasn't trendy. It's more like young people are way less accepting in general. And youth will always find a reason to bully. I mean, you're quite the thrill seeker, aren't you? You never quiver in the face of danger. I guess you try to live on the cutting edge, push the boundaries, never settle, live in the house once in a while, grind sad. I don't know, I mean, why you three are so against leaving the house? And these beans about that expression, I guess it's in Hindi, right? The bomb on fire or something. And yeah, Moet Knox, I agree that young people are more ready to jump to stereotyping and sorting each other, I think. Evolutionary mechanisms. So when will I get my drill machine? What's that? Robot toy? No, thank you. Let's sell it. Floating duck, also quite far from the drilling machine. So motivational, such troublemakers in the chat today. Skill 3? 3? What? Only 3? Oh, it was handiness, not invention. Right. That's acceptable. The second one also. Decided to leave the... Oh, that's so exhausting. I mean, they are working, but the person who is exhausted is me. Damn it. 70 vehicles. Spending your aspiration points, by the way. I wasn't paying attention like the fast learner. No, I mean, not for this family. Only the first family had their points spent because I was exactly interested in their success, but these ones, I have a utilitarian approach to them, very pragmatic. I only need them to be efficient with their drilling, essentially, and then I'm gonna invent. I'm gonna build. Sorry, I'm gonna build my dream construction, but I'm already kind of skeptical about what I'm intending to do, because I have a suspicion I will find some other ways to earn money. Because I mean, let's see how drilling goes, because maybe I'm getting discouraged too early. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will, in fact, get some lots of Tiberium, and in that case, I will make money rather quickly. Controlling Sims is exhausting. They truly test my patience at times. Yeah, is it possible to spend those points on fireproof butts? It really seems like. Yeah, I think somebody just got electrocuted. Yeah, I think there is a possibility to have a fireproof house. Quite an expensive one, I think it was. Yeah, fireproof homestead. 30,000 points. But fires are fun. They kill people. Not many people, not many things. Okay, they kill Sims. I don't want to sound maniacal. They don't have many ways to die in this game because pathfinding has been modded. So if they get stuck, they in fact get unstuck and they cannot die of hunger, or it's a long way. But when they are burning, it's like very efficient and gives this spiciness to the game, like you at least have some risks. And well, I enjoy that, to be honest. I might sound and look angry. Yay, the miner is here. We are going to drill. Oh my god. That wasn't me. That was Sim laughing. Sometimes I just want to build a pool, remove the ladder, and let nature take its course, then sit back and watch the sunset. Lazy beans, that's the problem. You cannot do that now in The Sims 3 if you have this mod that I have. If you make a pool and put a sim inside and delete the ladder, they will be considered unrootable, and they will be saved by the mod. That's the point. Gotta get insurance for those chicks. Need 2 sheets of steel. Yeah, steel melts. Need aluminum, titanium alloy. Ah, we. How interested are you in watching No Man's Sky? Just asking because chances I'll be playing it in some while soon. So, do you think you will get some interest in that? And we start drilling now, hoping to find things. Yay! It's gonna be noisy. Neighbors will be coming. Yeah, my favorite part of The Sims is actually the drill. Now, where are you? Are you... Oh, so fast. Okay. What? Why are you swimming in the ocean? What? Also, he is phasing. He is swimming in the ocean with a Who is that? Oh, that's fish. Go home, you freak. Why are you here? And also, have I got... You get on the... I want to take their phones and smash them all. Also, faster, faster. I need the miner urgently. The second miner, please. And somebody has to drill a new hole. Go. Go drill. Like, what shuttles I'm made of. I failed chemistry, all I know is how Lady Gaga's Bad Romance helped me memorize the periodic table. What? Lady Gaga's Bad Romance is connected to the periodic table? What? Well, not the whole one, but okay. And Mutnox, thank you for support. What about the hole? Go inspect it. And what about the machine? Aha, it's under construction. That's good. Hey, hey. Stop, stop. Go back. Ah, we have a glitchy hole now. Very nice. Okay, he's tired, but I want to keep going. No, this is not an investigatable hole. I cannot let him sleep. He has to be now investigating continuously until I find another hole. Laura, Aaron. Memes are ultimate knowledge, and Lady Gaga together with them. So who can drill a hole for me, damn it? Maybe you can? Not nice hole yet. We don't have much from it. We need Tiberium. Lots of Tiberium. He's refusing to find something there. Damn it. No, don't use the bathroom. Okay. Okay, collapse. What about holes? Why have you stopped drilling? Wake up. Time to drill. Damn it, this hole is ineffective. Why have you stopped? Empty. Okay. This will have to be covered. Go drill there. Can you... Have I finished the... No, we need to complete the second miner. Palladium, nice. Go eat, okay, and then drill. No, then go to the toilet. No, tinker. Toilet and then drill. Oh. Finish the miner. Excellent. Stop, 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 stop. I'm gonna place the second miner on the surface. Why are you trying to vomit? Yeah, that's true production. Yeah, nice. No sleep today. I so love it. Wait for the neighbors to hear that at night. Daisy Beans, you're fasting. Is it... Is there some holiday or you're just fasting for yourself? Oh, it's I see it's Ramadan today. No, not today, but this is Ramadan going. So is it that or it's something different? Only 15 more left. It's quite impressive. 14 plus 15, 29 hours of fasting. Ramadan. Does Ramadan require to fast for 15 hours? I don't know the exact time you're supposed to be fasting. Like how is it calculated? He's just falling inside those Completely inefficient, damn it. Who can replace him? Because what he's doing is absolutely pathetic. And I need to sell... Okay, I don't have much to sell, in fact. Their loot so far is... well... not very interesting. Wait, where are you inside? Okay. Alright. Hungry and wanting to go to the toilet. Okay. I need somebody else like this one. Go to the bathroom, I guess. Ah, he already go in there. Then go investigate. Daisy Beans, you shifted to YouTube somehow. I wonder what's the reason for this sudden shift to YouTube commentaries. Fast from pre-dawn to sunset. Timings are different across the world. Pre-dawn. Yeah, it's quite time gap. Your phone died. Ah, I see, I see. Thanks for walking an extra mile to answer. It's appreciated. I had students who followed Ramadan rules in Cape Town when I was teaching there. It was interesting too. Oh, we got punished for not paying for the house. Our table was stolen, but okay, it's not that big of a deal. Sunset. Yeah, I got the word. Let's drill more. Platinum. Platinum. Ah. Why can't you? Ah, the tunnel is empty. Drill there then. What? Uh-huh. Terrible mood, I see. Doesn't want to drill. And I'll ask you to drill. I wonder if you can push Sims down the holes asking for research purposes only. They, I think, can use it to travel somewhere. You see? That's one of the tricks. Strangely, neighbors don't come to complain about the noise. I'm quite surprised. Hey, can you finish the drill? Oh, nice. We found the glowing hole. And we just traveled through the tunnel, you see? That's how it works. Let it be tunnel number 1, which I'm gonna dig back anyway. Fill in, rename. Can I go to this hole, in fact, and investigate what it has? Hopefully something interesting will be found. But I'm already... So, have I got a single Tiberium at least? I don't think so. I didn't see any green glow. Yeah, mostly rubbish stones, unfortunately. Diamond, not in... Wait, stop, 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 go back. Investigate. The Iberium hasn't been found, and without it, it's essentially pointless. So, are you finding anything there, or you're just jumping? No, he hasn't found anything. Remember that hole that I made a monument to in the first house? Well, this one is not that. Unfortunately. Empty, empty-handed, empty-handed. All the time empty-handed. Too bad. Okay, who was that? Go investigate. Imagine how loud this would be in real life. Absolutely, it's just, well, I used to meet my neighbors like that. I would just put a drill machine and then neighbors would come and, well, talk to me about life. At least try to, because they would be trying to get me off the drill machine, but nothing can make a sim leave the drill machine if he doesn't want to. That's the thing. Oh, this one is an effective an effective hole that can be given a lot of prizes. Yay, we found it. So far we haven't found much useful stuff, but the process has begun. I need large space rocks, gigantic space rocks, and I need Tiberium. To hell with rocks, in fact, I need Tiberium. Yeah, that will take us some while to empty this hole. Great icebreaker. Yes, exactly. It's like how to meet your neighbors under pleasant pretext. Daisy Beans writes on YouTube, my neighborhood would send endless complaints about the noise, eventually taking matters into their own hands and become international super spies. You mean neighborhood in real life? Hey, stop. What are you doing? You were supposed to inspect the hole, not eat. I need a mood control device. Now that he is... no, still, he is finding things. Blue topaz? Yeah, you see, it's a nice hole. Okay, go eat if you want so. Then come back and investigate again. So that's why they are always drilling the walls. Just they... Yeah, neighbor man drills the walls to meet people, in fact. When a simple hello is too hard, start drilling and go from there, words to live by. People are saying that Nico Bellic Wu is actually an alien living undercover in our neighborhood. Wow. Nico Bellic is no alien, he is a criminal who is now peacefully living in house number 1. They really love sneaking around. Daisy Beans, you have some strange neighbors there. Like, why they're sneaking around? What do they want from you or from your house? National super spies. Well, technically, from the evolutionary standpoint, if you're making a lot of noise, you do want attention, right? So, like, you will blast music loudly and so on and so forth, aiming at attracting as much attention as possible. Yeah, actually, it's good that he wants to use the toilet and not the shower, because to make the hole effective, they should be in a burnt condition. That's what provokes the bug to happen. But I'm slightly alarmed about the fact that we haven't found a single gigantic space rock, and we haven't found a single Tiberium piece. Wow. Oh, now the hole is deactivated. Ah. At least we got platinum. Everything else is... what the hell is that? Let's sell all this pathetic stuff. I'm not going to even bother with making it shaped. I don't want to bother with that. It's what, 12,000 simoleons. Yeah, it's enough to make a huge fence. I think we'll need a sponsor. We'll need a sponsor from the first family. And okay, 16,000. Maybe we also have something in the family storage. Yeah, let's sell that. 18,000. That's pathetic. It's like I literally can, I don't know, make a cross like wall, and then like that, like that, like that, and so 6,000. And I'm planning to make much more expensive stuff. I mean, I just spent all my budget, and what the hell is that? Okay, that probably I'll have to go back to plan. I mean, of course, we can kinda continue drilling, trying to find some treasures in the holes, but the problem with that is that it's boring to watch. It's boring for me, first of all. I don't want to be doing that. And it requires a lot of microcontrol. The Sims will always be trying to escape those chores, and so it's yeah, it's not the thing I want to be pursuing. Not the way of things I want to be pursuing. So hey, stop! I wanted to take that wish. Damn it. The sound of money is quite therapeutic. Is it? I actually put the sound volume down because I thought it was disturbing you, because it was kind of disturbing me. That right there is a work of art. Ah, that. Oh no, 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 no. That was just some little. I mean, thank you. Actually, I know what you want to say. I can actually show you something. Speaking of art, let me check if I can. Yeah, of course I can show it on the stream. Just a quick flash of the image. No rainbow gems. How are we supposed to bring our countless imaginary friends to life? Oh, imaginary friends require rainbow gem to be brought to life. Very interesting. No, I have rainbow gems, so it's just there in the first family, and usually I sell them. I mean, my greedy part of my soul storages them until I'm buried under treasures, and my practical part of my soul, which is kind of trying to be more dominant nowadays to filter all things I don't need, actually tries to sell them, and the second part has been winning recently. So I want to show you my recent work of art. I mean, and I exactly call this work of art. Let me save the file on my computer from Telegram, and I think you might be just interested in that. I'm gonna flash. Wait, sorry, that's not how I wanted to do that. Add image and browse from desktop. Here we go. Yeah, it should be right in the middle of your screen now. I'm gonna order it. No, not order. Transform center to screen. No, it has to be a bit bottom. So let me just. I'm gonna tell you about the painting first, and then answer the question about the birthday. So this is in fact my window. It's to the right from me. It's maybe 1.5 meters wide and high, and the sun has been bothering me. I could of course install the shutters or the blinders, but I thought I have a lot of gouache, which I don't use because I switched to acrylic. I paint sometimes, so I got as professionals to start using acrylic, and so a lot of gouache has been left behind for a long time. And so first I just covered the whole window with random splashes of color, and that was, you can see the background was kind of black, green, yellow, red, so some kind of segments are just color. And when it dried and maybe a couple of weeks passed, I began to add details here and there. So I began with mountains, you can see them at the bottom, some kind of transition from seasons, from a season to a season. Then I added the door, then I added this winter scenery and the power supply tower. Then I added the lamp with the tree and this light, and finally the thing I'm most proud of is the helmet the astronauts had. And so that's it. I'm gonna delete it now, just not to bother you with things you didn't come here for. But yeah, it's just I'm very happy about the progress. It's not the end, of course. I'm gonna be spending more time with this painting, and the result you will be able to find on my Instagram if you are interested. So I post my art on Instagram mostly, my photos, my art. Yeah. Speaking of birthday, I will be teaching the first half of the day, and the second half of the day I'll be streaming. First, I'll begin with this linguistic stream. I'll be talking about some tips how to learn a language, about my teaching philosophy. As I said, it will be in Russian, the first stream. After that, if I still have my vocal cords alive, I'll be switching to maybe The Sims 3, so we'll have a chance to talk. That will be, I'm not sure what's our time difference, but so now it's 3:30 a.m. in the morning in my place, and I presume that, well, the US has minus 12 hours. I think that's 3:30 p.m. I guess. And in the UK, I think it's what, 9 or 8 o'clock p.m. So on Saturday, I will be, actually, I will make an announcement for that Saturday that's coming. I'll make an announcement on Twitch, like when is going to be the linguistic stream and when is going to be the, like, if a game stream is to happen after that, you can just kind of add 2 hours to the linguistic stream and then come, and I'll be streaming if, as I said, my vocal cords are alive. That's it. 9:30 p.m. So we have 6 hours difference exactly. So that's European time. You know, I'm beginning to grow weary, and that impacts my reaction speed and quality of things I say. Look, our psychologist's garden has grown. 3 money trees. We can steal so much money here. And live plants and flame fruit and plasma fruit and death flowers. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. And this. Okay, so my message was I think I'll be slowly slowly what? Slowly wrapping up. Let's make some final considerations. Let me check. Oh, I have some coffee left. So, conclusion number 1 today. um, this lot, house number 4, cannot be built without. Still obsessing about the elevation here, damn it. Is it? Is it flat or not? I cannot understand. Is it flat or not? Yes, it is. Okay. So this lot cannot be finished without heavy monetary inflow. What is happening? It looks like oh my god. Asylum on the run. Moet Knox, do you have this crazy doctor sticker maybe on Twitch? I think you know what I'm talking about because it's a meme famous in Russia, like doctor with a crazy face, uh, who is asking how did you escape the asylum? How did you escape the mental hospital? And yeah, I'll have to make a clip out of that as well. Especially taking into account that they are all psychologists. Yeah. So, the conclusion number 1, this lot will have to have a lot of influx of money, of funds, so I will have to take one of the dwellers from the original house with Tiberium, with lots of Tiberium, and they will have to change the residential, the residence, the accommodation, and move here and sponsor the whole project. Well, we can relatively bring 3 million simoleons or 4 million simoleons here and then build without any restraints. That's number 1. Maybe we can all dress us as mad scientists, says Daisy Beans on YouTube. Well, I just need to buy these scrubs. So yeah, I can be streaming in that uniform. I mean, I will drop you a link now, guys. Just tell me if you can open this link. Daisy Beans, that's for you. I hope you can use it. So, yeah, the caption there is how, like, the question is, sir, how did you escape the ward, the psychiatric ward? And there have been a lot of memes with this face, which is very, very like self-expressive. Like the doctor is obviously mentally very. Did I ask him to dig this hole back? Probably. So yeah, like very, very relevant to what happened here. So conclusion number 1 we discussed. We need some more sponsorship from the first family. Conclusion number 2. We had a great stream. I want to say that it's another record for me. I think just out and out a new record, because well, first of all, I cannot even see the first messages on Twitch because of how many messages have been sent today, uh, and I'm genuinely shocked. And so, first of all, I'm very thankful and grateful and appreciative. But the thought that really bothers me is like I have no idea what to do when I have so many commentaries flying. I mean, usually when I'm streaming, I have been streaming, I told you, for 3 years, and usually I've been blessed by one or two people maximum talking actively to me throughout the stream, and normally that would be like uh not every stream, like 1 out of 5 streams, and mostly there have been streams where I was like talking to myself for 2, 3, 4 hours straight with occasional, well, guests, and in that case I could talk to people. So, and I thought, so my kind of behavioral model is if there is a person talking to me, I should be talking to the person. And the question is, well, how am I supposed to be playing and talking at the same time if it's happening incessantly, like if messages are flying all the time? And so because I understand people come for gameplay, and some viewers, I think maybe the majority of viewers, actually come and watch silently. Like I'm a mostly silent watcher, I think, but no, I don't watch streams. I watch recordings mostly. So, and they expect me to play the game and play it well at that. So like I shouldn't be slacking, shouldn't be kind of losing focus. But at the same time, I'm absolutely loving the chats that are happening. And so what we had today was um just, well, outstanding. And so it went beyond that. So not only did I have enough messages to talk to reply to, I mean, enough for only replying and not playing, but also actually you engaged with each other, and not just like once or twice, like hello, hello, goodbye, goodbye, but also kind of, well, meaningful exchange, which took several hours. And I am absolutely flabbergasted by that, because it's literally the first time it's happened in 3 years. And what I saw other streamers do, well, they do nothing. I mean, they just keep playing and just glance at the chat from time to time, answering this or that message spontaneously, but they don't engage actively with that. So is it the modus operandi I have to be adopting when it happens or not? I need to understand this. In time, I guess I will. Daisy Bean says, well, compliments the holes on the lot, and then don't talk to myself. I create unrealistic scenarios and act out all the parts. Could you explain what part of my speech was that connected to? Because I'm slightly lost here. And MHeat Ultra writes, you're overthinking it. We can entertain ourselves and talk to each other. That's what I'm hoping for, because I cannot imagine how realistically I can be doing both things at the same time, of course. And it makes me profoundly sad at the same time, because I told you I come to streaming because I want to socialize. And actually there was a thought I dropped. I'm not that much of a gamer anymore. I used to be, but now it's just not enough. I stream because I want to reach out to people, and my educational streams that are forthcoming, I would be very, very happy if you could come there, because there I will be talking to people only, given my well, my thoughts on education. And so I'll really appreciate if you, with your soft skills, with your opinions, with your readiness to discuss things, if you come and participate and join and drop questions, maybe. I mean, when I have an English one, maybe not this Saturday, but well, the time after next. So we shall see. I mean, you probably will be stopping by later anyway, and I would just be very happy if you joined. You were mentioning talking to yourself during the whole stream. I need as much education as I can get. Let me check if I understand you correctly. Like if you don't talk to yourself, like you're kind of making a conversation between two people in your head or three people in your head. It's not like talking to yourself exactly. And about as much education as I can get. Well, it's just I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. I thought I made a mistake. I can tell you what's on agenda just as a kind of finishing thing for the stream today. Yeah, so the Sims part is kind of over, and let me just tell what I'm going to be talking about in Russian on Saturday and next time in English. I'm going to open the document about the questions I've been asked. So the questions I have been asked exactly. So my colleagues, my colleagues asked me how to boost fluency, teaching people who are 50, 60 years old, and the difference between them and youngsters. How to teach without a student's book? Is it possible? Is it good? Is it a good idea? Then why people are afraid of speaking? Are there people who are not afraid to speak? Why are we not concerned with our, like, that we are not champions in a gym, that we are not stylists, that we're not like 5-star chefs, Michelin star chefs, but about studying English, people are suddenly like scared stiff about talking, speaking, and then why people want to speak English like Shakespeare while in their native language they are not able to do that in the first place. And so why we are kind of ignoring our own language but want miracles with English. That's what I've been asked. I can add for me, I think I want to talk about the culture of education, how to basically learn an English, any language, like what's the methodology I cultivate in people, how to assess your level of English, in my opinion, and why it's important or unimportant. And yeah, some stuff like that. So I'll be I think you got the framework of questions for now, but questions are many. I think with time I'll develop some kind of a system, like one question about methodology, one question about a great case that happened this week with some of my students, because there are always insights in education. Every week something great happens to me in terms of what my students tell me or do. Then the third is like maybe some grammar topic to discuss, and the fourth is like, I don't know, questions from the audience, something like that. I'm sorry. I mean, I probably should apologize that I'm bringing so much of my education part to the stream, but honestly, this has been my dream and target for streaming: video games plus teaching. So, and that's why I'm not making two channels on YouTube, like education and then channel about video games, because I am a teacher who plays games, and later I think I'll be, I hope, a psychologist who was a teacher who plays games, and that will be still me. And so that's, I'm kind of giving you an understanding. So how I'll be trying to develop my channel. If I fail, that will be a hard blow to me, of course, because that's like maybe one of the most important things in my life, to raise a channel and share my thoughts about teaching, psychology, and play games with you. So that is like a plan, like a marathon plan for many, many years in front of me, and I'll be trying for at least a couple of years more. So basically, stay tuned. Yes, thank you, Daisy Beans, for looking forward to it. Yeah, I at this point say, oh, don't apologize. Great to have variety. Since discovering you, have learned many interesting things. You, well, honor me a lot by saying that. But I I see that some people on Twitch have left, but I mean, I understand that it's not very. It's not about video games, not too much. So yeah, it's. But it was important for me to say that, and we still spent a lot of time together in The Sims, and I will be definitely playing more and more and more and more. So we'll have, I think, equilibrium in that way. With all that said and done, I want to personally thank all the people who have come today. Let me open my application for chat messages because it keeps history of... No, it doesn't keep the whole history of messages. That means I'll have to remember. Okay, let me tell who I see. MKit Ultra, Matt Knox, of course, Daisy Beans. It's been such a pleasure to have you back again. I can't express how much I'm happy that you are back. I literally thought all last week, like whether I lost you to my inactivity, but thankfully not. Besides that, we got some newcomers, and I'm gonna hopefully retrieve some information on Twitch dashboard, as I would hate losing some names. Brick by Brick, person from YouTube, who followed our request and migrated to Twitch. Then I see there is a person whose nickname is Reach1681, followed me but was silent, so I didn't see messages from them. Then DJ Coolmaster was the first person today to come and talk to me, a chef. That was very, very nice as well. Now, just a second, I'll need to open the history. Nah, sometimes Twitch can be quite inconvenient. There was Neon Ange, who was mostly silent, but it was a pleasure to have you back as well. Then there was another user with... will I be able to get the name? Was it Ari? I remember it was with A in the beginning, but I think you understand who I mean. Who I want to wish health and yeah, so yeah, I don't see any more messages on the chat, and that's actually quite heartbreaking because I would hate not mentioning everyone, but it seems that I have no other way of recovering that information now. Right. I'll need to make a tradition to write down names, maybe, for that matter. So thank you everyone for coming, really. It was a blast today, and I'm back to here, support you, wish you very best. It's mutual, Daisy Beans. And with this said, now finally, it was a very long wrap up, but you deserve it. Deserve all the possible kind words, guys. See you when? I think tomorrow, actually. I think tomorrow I have 3 lessons, so I should have enough energy to stream. And I think I'll be able to... let me check a message. I see my student won't be able to meet tomorrow, so I will prepare for my birthday stream, and we'll head back to you. Thanks, and bye-bye. Cheers.